Hey, everyone in Canada who likes to rock knows this song. Heavy metal love. Helix, but it's a brand new version from a year or two ago. A bunch of Canadian rock stars got together and did a compilation. Metal on Ice, great album. A bunch of liner notes, but here's the track listing. Nick Walsh is the singer from Moxie now. Carl Dixon of Coney Hatch. Darby Mills the Headpins. Russ Dwarf of Killer Dwarves. Then the all-star song Metal on Ice is an excellent song. You all know the metal queen, Lee Aaron. Darby Mills and Lee Aaron they're like Joan Jett. They never age and they just still sound great. But that's the song. But this is a big addition for the legendary Scott Waters fan club of rock t-shirts. Started out with this big thrift store find. $2. But I'm not a fan of later Rush. First album is a 10 out of 10. Fly By Night's a 10 out of 10. Crest of Steel's but Steel Day's a fantastic song. Then you get into 2112 again, which is pretty close to another 10, and All the World's a Stage. Then, they went down to the 7s or 8s type thing. But this is a later tour, 2010-11. I saw them then too. But their whole first part of their set was all really early stuff. Our late stuff, it's all new stuff. So I'm like, oh, come on, I want to hear Anthem. But here's the back anyway. Any Rush shirt's still cool. Okay, now here's a band I saw in Vancouver at a small club, and I live 500 miles or 800 kilometers away. It was like a 1,000-mile round trip to go see them, but they're worth it. Saxon! How do you do that? Saxon! Saxon! There we go. True Saxon fans know to do that. Here's the back. Yeah, any Saxon shirt's a great shirt, that's for sure. Go on to the next Saxon shirt. This one I bought off of, eBay or something, but that album Heavy Metal Thunder Live, it's a pretty darn nice shirt. Eagles over walking. Everyone's fists are in the air. That's a pretty nice shirt. I got to see them at Sweden Rock, and they were fantastic outdoors too. Indoors in Vancouver. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't get this shirt at Sweden Rock, but this is the tour I saw them at. And look who was backing them up. And during one of the songs, if I remember, Fozzy came out, the band came out, and during Saxon's set, I think it was during, was it Wheels of Steel or Denim and Leather? I don't know, but they came out with chicken on platters. It was pretty funny. Good camaraderie. Now here, I never know which shirt's my favorite shirt, but man, was I glad to get this one. The classic shot. That's from seeing Michael Schenker live. And it should say on here, yeah, Sweden Rock Festival. Fantastic, because you've got the two other people that were on the Love Drive album, the Scorpions, with Michael Schenker. So it's like they did a lot of Scorpions, they did a lot of UFO, they did a lot of Michael Schenker solo. Man, I'm just learning to try and be a singer in a band, and my voice is kind of rough today. It's like after going to a Lions game. Okay, anyway, wicked shirt. Like, that's just, it can't get better than that. Like, just unreal. Proud to wear that shirt. Now, speaking of the Scorpions, this was an eBay purchase, if I recall, but 2003 tour. Any Scorpion shirt should get complimented if you ever see anyone with a Scorpion shirt. Arguably the best band in rock history. About all the dates. Okay, and here's just another one I bought off the internet. The price was pretty darn good, and I thought, well, what the heck? Just has that on it, the logo. like the writing there. Love that, and it's on the sleeves. So you can sort of see both sleeves. In the back it's just the black and white version of the same thing, so that's a pretty unreal shirt too. Now a band I saw at Sweden Rock, and also in, was it Denmark or Finland, at some outdoor festival. Man, they were great live. And look at this classic picture. I think they're called the Frentic Four or something, but just total boogie rock. Them and Foghat and probably Molly Hatchet are my three real boogie rock type bands. And I got to interview, well, they had at Sweden Rock, they had, the media had a, there was a tent, and they were at the, two of them were at a table, Rick and, oh, my brain, the two main guys were there. And I was wearing, I started talking, asking a question, and then why can't I remember the name? But anyway, he said, "Oh, I don't like your t-shirt." And I went, "Oh, yeah, I know, they'll never go anywhere." And it was the Deep Purple Made in Japan t-shirt that I was wearing, where it has the album cover Made in Japan. So I thought that was pretty funny, because Status Quo's first live album rates on par with Made in Japan, and that to me is a huge rock statement. But anyway, I'm going to ramble on about this shirt, and the back's just as good. Quid Pro Quo, I believe, is a studio album that came out around this time, so I like their live stuff the best. Probably has the date that I was at, but I'm not gonna look. Another Status Quo shirt. This was, I think, an internet purchase, but I don't know. Status Quo are just cool, so cool. And the back of this is great too. Metal Queen's a great song. That version is the fantastic version of Metal Queen on this Metal on Ice, by the way. The sound quality is phenomenal. Here's a Status Quo Made in Britain World Tour. So I've seen them twice outdoors. And there's All the Million Dates. Hard-working band. Okay, Scott Waters. Legendary Scott Waters. The Standard. I love this. I love that album cover. That's Stryper, of course. And he sucked me into buying the brand new album Fallen, and I've only heard 2 songs off it so far, but so far so good. And the back, of course, I love as well. And Scott Waters, check out his channel. He has a big feature on all his Stryper albums. It's great to hear the background on the albums and what he thought about them. One thing I questioned, though, he really liked the album Against the Law, and that's where I drew the line before that album. In God We Trust is where I kind of separated the eras, because I like that, just like that sound a bit better. They kind of changed a bit to me on Against the Law. But now they're back. The last few albums have been excellent. Now another Stryper one. This is a tour. I remember having this shirt originally. I don't know what happened to it, but I did find it. I can't remember if it was online or not, but it's the Soldiers Under Command tour shirt. So I was really happy to find that. This one. I did see them back in the day, 1985. See, I don't know which shirt's my favorite shirt. Okay, legendary Scott Waters is going to get mad again. He's going to get really mad in a minute. But yeah, just the classic Thin Lizzy logo. You got to love that logo. Doesn't get much better than that. And in the back, this is from seeing them live at Sweden Rock. They were at Jelling Music Festival. That's where I saw Status Quo in Denmark. Hey, Denmark! You'll know about Jelling Festival. That's where I saw Status Quo. Maybe you were there that day a few years ago. But oh, Thin Lizzy was there as well. But anyway, this is 2011 t-shirt. Now here's one I picked up just in a flea market kind of thing in, where was it? Edinburgh, Scotland maybe? Or no, shoot, I can't remember. It doesn't matter, I guess. But look at this shirt. Scott. Well, there's Scott Gorham, and is that Brian Robertson or not? Well, it's supposed to be a Live and Dangerous shirt. Of course, it's cool. A guy like Lemmy looks as cool as anybody in the history of rock history. Well, so does Philip. And the back is, at least it has this on the back. It's still great. That's perfect. But that does it for this big edition. So, what happened yesterday here in Canada was the Grey Cup for football. The team I hate the most in football of all time, the Edmonton Eskimos, had to win the Grey Cup. But still a good game, I guess. But it's just a banner that I got bought from, I think, the BC Lions store or whatever. They had these because the Grey Cup was in Vancouver in 2011, so they had these big banners. I don't know if they were street banners because they've got the rings wherever the camera is. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. The Canadian fans, if there are any watching this, will appreciate this. That's a cool emblem too. I don't know, I love that. But I guess that does it for the big edition, and that's right. Thanks for watching, and don't forget solar traffic. Keep right. Fire it up.